Hello, and welcome to the corner of the internet reserved for Tony Baldini. This is his 12th video, which means I have made it up to 12! That's 6 times 2, 4 times 3, 3 times 4, 2 times 6, and 1 times 12. Yes, that was pretty much the... yeah. So, hello folks, all 4 of you who I know subscribe, plus my fiance who I know watches, and whoever else happens to traipse by. Tonight I am going to carry on this newfound tradition of actually saying something, and I'm going to see if I can't figure out more topics that I actually have an opinion on so that I can rant. Because ranting seems to be extremely popular, and while I don't necessarily search to be popular, but it's easy to do, and until my creative juices start flowing down the mountain, this is what we got. I have 2 things to talk about this evening. The first is something I deal with at work on a daily basis, and it drives me up a f***ing wall. I also deal with it on my days off, when I'm in the mall, anytime I'm in a public place. And you guys, I'm sure, know of these as well. They're called Heelys. Those shoes that have roller skates inside of them. They're the most dumbass idea I have ever seen in my life. Every child that just glides right along, no care in the world, pisses me off. I want nothing more than to grab a small stick, shove it in front of them, and watch as they trip and tumble and hear the sickening crunch and crack of bones separating. It's a little mean, I guess. But no less valid. No less valid. These kids need to be treated as though they're actually wearing roller skates in a public place, thereby eliminating the coolness factor. We give them a helmet, big and dorky as possible, arm pads, knee pads, elbow pads, wrist pads, cups. I want these kids to look as dorky as humanly possible on these damn shoes so that we don't see them in public anymore. I know you can't see my face right now because there's a finger there. Hello, my name is Mr. Finger. Anyway, point number 2 has to do with an event that is coming up tomorrow. You folks may have heard about it. It's called the Super Bowl. I know I cannot be alone in feeling that the Super Bowl has become this gigantic blimp of idiocy. Everybody celebrates this damn thing. It makes absolutely no sense to me. I mean, dang! I'm on the spot and I can't think of what I had to say. I had a bunch of great ideas earlier, but just right out my ear and into the window or mirror I have over here so it reflects right back, goes out there. Yeah. I have no sense. What I'm getting at is that the Super Bowl is this giant gelatinous mass of lard. No, that's not what I'm getting at. I had the perfect phrasing for this earlier. Suffice it to say, the Super Bowl is too big for its own good. We need to cut it off before it gets any larger. Perhaps focus on other sports, because football, while interesting, does not deserve its own fucking religious holiday once a year. There are plenty of other sports out there. We don't see anything, at least on this scale, for hockey, for soccer, for baseball, for basketball. There is nothing that quite reaches the fervor that Americans find themselves swept into as Super Bowl Sunday rolls around again. Advertisers revere Super Bowl Sunday because of how powerful it is. I, for one, would like to see that kind of attention be paid to other things. Like, I don't know, Earth Day. Can you imagine the Earth Day ads that would go on? It's like, yeah, Happy Earth Day by Powerade. I don't know. That's just me. Those are really the only 2 things I'm going to talk about tonight. I know my videos haven't been quite as energetic as they used to be, with me hopping around and coming up with fun voices to talk to you guys in, but I'm tired. I'm tired and I'm not making much sense. So let me go ahead and finish off with your random fact of the evening, which, as I was trying to say in my last video, but never quite finished this thought, I try and make it have absolutely nothing to do with the topic at hand, because it makes it that much more random. So, tonight, we have a topic that is very near and dear to my heart: chocolate. Chocolate, pronounced chocolat, is comprised of a number of raw and processed foods that are produced from the seed of the tropical cacao tree. Native to lowland tropical South Africa, cocoa has been cultivated for 3 millennia in Central America and Mexico, with its earliest documented use around 1100 BC. The majority of the Mesoamerican peoples made chocolate beverages, including the Maya and Aztecs, who made it into a beverage known as jacolat, a nahuatl word meaning bitter water. The seeds of the cocoa tree have an intense bitter taste and must be fermented to develop the flavor. After being roasted and ground, the result is chocolate or cocoa. I hope that this is meant as much to you as it is meant to me. Enjoy your chocolate with your family. I am going to enjoy my chocolate alone, because that is how I live. Alone. Desperately. Alone. Unless I'm on the phone with my fiance. I miss you. Well. We'll just forget those last 5 seconds or so. Bye!